Hello. So this is my third time recording this video because the first time I was recording, I ran out of storage and I kept talking even after it gave me that notification because I didn't realize it had stopped recording until I looked and saw. So it cut some of what I was saying, so I just started over. I started recording again, and even though I had deleted some apps and everything, it still was saying that, actually I deleted some videos and it was still saying my storage was full. So then I had to delete that one because it cut me off when I was like 5 minutes in. And so this final time I just deleted a bunch of apps and pictures, so I should be good now. But there was some resistance getting this message out. I feel like that's symbolic within itself, and the fact that I had to keep starting over is symbolic. You guys are starting over. And I do have this tarot spread here, so I am going to be looking down and pulling from, the cards that I pulled. And so the first card to come out in this entire reading was the Fool. And so you guys are definitely walking into a new beginning of some sort. And I'm actually getting that in this collective, you guys have already achieved quite a bit. This could be financially. You could already be living the life that you want to live. Or you could just have so much achievement in spirit. As in, your spirit is the achievement. Did I say that right? Achievement in spirit. So your achievement is... Anyways, being kind is an achievement for you. Showing up for yourself is an achievement for you. Trying to overcome your blocks, wanting a better life, exposing yourself to new information, that is an achievement for you. So I want to tell you congratulations. Because not everybody has the spirit and the heart that you do. Not everyone has the courage that you do. And I'm seeing a lion. So you could be a Leo, or you could just really love lions. A lion could be a spirit animal for you, or a spirit guide. But with the Fool card, I was really drawn to this O. And I heard 0 point. You've entered 0 point. You could be seeing zeros. But I also heard no friction. So you've cleared a lot of space in your life. I'm hearing there's space in your relationships. There's space in, there's space when it comes to you needing to adjust to a new career if you need to do that. There is space in your thoughts now because you're open to new information. There's space internally. Space for you to see things differently, for you to go about your life differently. It's like this sense of freedom that you didn't have before. And with the Fool, I was also getting that you're being asked to really trust yourself at this time. I'm hearing you know what you want, go for it. And while pulling this card and doing this message, the first time I was trying to do it, I kept hearing A Star is Born. And that's actually the title of a movie. I think it's on Netflix. So that movie could be significant for you. If you feel called to watch it, go watch it. But that is what Spirit is saying. A star is born. And you're the star. And I've been seeing this orb of light that expands. It's like this divine white light. And then its aura expands, or the light expands. And Spirit is saying that is what is happening to you. I'm hearing you're stepping into this era of visibility. It's time for you to allow yourself to be seen. And I'm really picking up that this collective, you're a collective that is meant to be seen. And you've always known this to a certain extent. You always feel like you were meant to be well known. You were meant to be seen. You were meant to be witnessed. And that could be in a number of different ways for you. Take it how it resonates. I am picking up on people that might want to be influencers. You could already be an influencer and you could be stepping into a new wave of visibility. But I'm seeing someone's numbers going up. I'm also seeing like someone just being so confident on screen. So you could just be reaching this threshold of like a higher self-esteem, higher self-worth. And in you doing that, you're going to be attracting more visibility. And that's actually something that came up in the spread, your self-worth, which we're going to get to that in a second. But you're being asked to trust yourself at this time. Whatever you feel called to do, whatever decisions you're being called to make, Spirit wants you to trust yourself. You're being called to do that for a reason. And you're also being asked to trust yourself when it comes to stepping into this new wave of visibility. And this could also just be in your relationships, like allowing yourself to be more vulnerable or sharing more with the people that you love. Just allowing yourself to be seen in a way that you haven't allowed yourself to be seen. And I'm hearing this is going to trickle out into everything in your life. Being seen in your career and being appreciated there, being seen in your relationships and being appreciated there. And the Hermit card came out after the Fool. And with the Hermit, I was getting that you're integrating a lot of spiritual knowledge at this time. It's like you're taking what you've learned and you're integrating it and beginning to embody it. And you're also coming out, or actually, you're getting ready to come out. You're still integrating at this time. But, or you could be showing up, like you could be making videos, or you could be allowing yourself to be seen a little bit here and there, but you haven't fully spread your wings just yet. It's like, I'm hearing like practice for spring, and March could be significant for you. End of February and all throughout March could be significant. There's some kind of significant change that I feel like is going to happen for you in March. Even if it's just you reaching a threshold and that change is being initiated, something's going to happen in March. I'm hearing March 13th and 15th. Also the 21st. You could also have a birthday on one of those days. But with the Hermit, confirmation. With the Hermit, you could have, already been going out a few months ago, like mingling, or just, I'm not getting an energy of you sitting at home for like a long period of time. I'm getting over the past couple months, maybe 3 months, you could have felt more called to go inward, especially in January. You could have felt more called to go inward or do more internal work, do more shadow work. And one of these lessons, because we had the Devil and the World come out, one of these lessons was about you recognizing, and because I've done this video like 3 times, if I repeat something, bear with me, okay? Because I forget what was from the last video and what's from this video. But with the Devil and the World coming out in reverse, you're letting go of the need to know how everything is going to work out or what the end result is going to be. You could have been someone who really clinged to control, or you wanted to know how something was going to work out before you actually made the change or made the decision. And now you're recognizing, and they're taking me back to that humbling energy. I can't remember if I talked about this in this video or not, but I don't think I have. So we're gonna flow into that. But you have been humbled in a sense. And I'm getting that you're already a humble person, but you were humble in a sense that you recognize that you couldn't do this by yourself. And that meant letting go of a sense of control. You could have been someone who has lived their life in hyper independence, and you could resonate as someone who grew up kind of early and carried a lot of responsibility. And you could have had this mindset of, if I don't do it, it won't get done. And so in this journey of, because we had the Ace of Pentacles come out in reverse and we had the Seven of Pentacles come out in reverse, it took a while for you to get to this point. It took a while for you to get to this point. And so because it took so long, you were forced to let go of a sense of control. You were forced to let go of needing to know how it was going to work out. And that's something that you're kind of integrating right now, because I'm getting that you're being guided to make certain decisions. I literally said decided, like Spirit is saying it's already decided, but you're being guided to make certain decisions and trust yourself even though you don't know what it's going to lead to or if it's going to work out, if it's going to be worth it. And so that's something that you're closing out, is the need to know, the need to have that sense of certainty. And this is all coming full circle. I'm trying to figure out how to like get to each point because everything is so interconnected here. But you also had to recognize, because we had the Seven of Wands come out in reverse, the Hierophant, and then we had the Moon. And it's funny because the first time I recorded this, when I was talking about the Fool, I accidentally said the Moon, and then the Moon came out later, and I was like, Spirit was trying to speak through me. But you're seeing everything so clearly at this time. Your third eye could be buzzing or activated. You could have been having headaches, but you're seeing everything so clearly at this time. And you're seeing, I'm hearing the Matrix. The Matrix movies could be significant for you. But you're seeing the systems clearly. You're seeing how you operated within the system clearly. It's like you're able to see your own programming at this time. And I'm hearing you've cleared a lot of blocks, or you're actively clearing these blocks and integrating. But yeah, it's like you're recognizing, I'm getting that when a program comes up, you recognize the programming. Like you catch it just like that. You have this really keen sense of self-awareness. And so now, and I'm getting like, they're showing me a closed curtain. So before you could have really, it's like your mind was protecting you from seeing what you needed to, it was protecting you from seeing this programming before you were ready to see it. I think I said that right. Does that make sense? Before you were ready to see it. So now, since you've reached, I'm getting like a sense of nervous system regulation. Your nervous system is regulated enough and your psyche is healthy enough to be able to see clearly what has been happening in your life and how you've been holding yourself back, how you've been self-sabotaging. And your self-worth has a lot to do with this as well. So you could be asking yourself, why aren't my views going up? Or why hasn't my reality changed? Or why does it feel so hard for me to do the things that I know I need to do? And it's because your system wasn't ready yet. And there really is a thing as, there really, chill out, get in your body. There really is a thing called divine timing. And divine timing is just your body or your nervous system, your psyche being able to hold the next reality, the next chapter, the next frequency. And so now you're at a space to where you can look at how you're self-sabotaging, where you still believe you're not worthy, in what ways you're holding yourself back. And I'm hearing like everything is coming full circle. It's like you're able to look at the past few years of your life and you're able to see why everything happened the way it happened. Which leads me into my next point, which is, for a while you could have thought, because we had the Magician come out in reverse, the Four of Wands come out in reverse. I'm going to show you because it's sometimes easier to see the visuals, and the Queen of Cups come out. And like this. And with this, I'm getting that the way you grew up could have programmed you to live your life in a very powerless way. I really don't like to say the victim mindset because people just throw that shit around. And it's a part of our programming. It's a part of the way that we're conditioned to live in the world. And people are like, the way they talk about it is so harsh to me. And I just don't like the way that people talk. I don't like using that word. So you could have been programmed in a way, or conditioned in a way to believe that you were powerless in a sense, which made you cling to control, which we touched on a little earlier. But you could have, it's like you have an awareness of karma, and you could have even fell into the trap of like love and light spirituality, or this very like mediocre, average, what's the word called? Mainstream version of spirituality, where you thought that maybe you were the cause of what was going on in your life, or that you had the life that you had because of karma. Like, you could have thought that you did something really bad and that's why you were in the life that you were in, or why you've gone through what you've gone through. And so you could have had this weight on your back all the time, this pressure, and you believed that you were powerless. But you now see, and I'm getting that it's like you're stepping into a sense of empowerment, and you're seeing, actually, that was part of my becoming. That's what I heard. That was part of my becoming. And you know, some people see that and they're like, or some people hear that. I said see that. See or hear. And they think, it's like they get defensive, which is understandable, right? Everyone has their own journey and everyone's going to perceive certain things in a certain way, but you looked at what you went through and who you are now, and you were like, wow, that was part of my becoming. And even though it was hard, I feel like you have a sense of gratitude for it. Like, you're grateful that everything happened the way that it did, because now you're able to see yourself in a certain way. You're able to see life in a certain way. And I'm getting that it made you more emotionally intelligent. The Queen of Cups coming out. We also had the Three of Swords come out in reverse and the Three of Wands. And with this, I heard sorry, not sorry. And what I'm getting for this is you're no longer apologizing for your light. You're no longer apologizing for being who you are, for taking up space, for knowing the value of your essence. You're no longer sugarcoating it, and you're no longer apologizing for it. You're stepping into your power in a way that you haven't before. I'm also hearing that you're stepping into your purpose in a way that you haven't before. Because, you know, I believe we're always living in our purpose. Where we're meant to be is, or where we are, is where we're meant to be. And I lost my train of thought. Okay, Spirit is like, leave it there. Okay. But, yeah, you're no longer apologizing. You have with that moon coming out earlier as well, I said that you have been recognizing in what ways you've been conditioned to doubt yourself, in what ways you've been conditioned to believe that you're not worthy. And you have gotten this clarity around your sense of self-worth. And this could have been something that you really struggled with. But you've gotten this clarity, and because you've gotten this clarity and you're actively integrating it, you're able to call in your manifestations at this time. So it's like everything is aligning in the way that it's always been meant to align. And now a star is being born. You're the star and you're being born. And you do have some kind of wish fulfillment coming in, and they're saying they don't want me to talk about that. They don't want me to go into detail. But whatever you just thought of, that's probably it. You have some kind of wish fulfillment coming in, and it's because you recognize your self-worth. You have clarity around what you will and won't tolerate and why. Maybe you didn't see yourself in the light that you actually exist in, and it's because a lot of people didn't want you to see yourself. I actually looked down at the deck and the Page of Pentacles is in reverse. People didn't want you to know that you were capable, that you had value, that you could create value. And did I say that right? I don't think I said that right. Oh, that 31-day challenge is killing me. It's kind of loopy, bear with me. But they didn't want you to see how much you contribute to the world, how much you could contribute to the world, your light, your value. And now that you have clarity around it, it's like you see everything so clearly. You see the systems, you see the programming, you see yourself, and you see the correlation of it all. You also see the divine in a way that you haven't before. Because I kept seeing the Judgment card in my mind's eye. And what I was getting with that is you could have felt like you were abandoned in a sense by the universe or God, or you weren't supported, or you could have just really struggled with your faith. And the divine is so involved in what's happening in your life right now. Also, your ancestors, like, this is destiny playing out, because we had the Wheel of Fortune come out. This is destiny playing out, and I'm hearing no more waiting. No more waiting. It's time. And I'm really drawn to, is that a rose? I didn't even realize he was holding a flower in his hand. But as I look down at that, I'm hearing you're being granted a wish, which that already came out with the Nine of Cups already came out. So you are being granted some kind of wish. I was also drawn to the dog here. Someone could be getting a pet. I'm hearing a companion. Yeah, I'm hearing you're entering like a wave of visibility. So if you have followers, those followers are going up. If you've been thinking about making content, or you've been trying to push to make more content, your views are going to go up. You're going to be finding your community. I also had the 8 of Pentacles come out in the Lovers. And with this, I'm getting your hard work is aligning you with people that see you for who you are. And it's like, no matter what field you're entering into, and with this collective, I'm really getting like influencers or people that are meant to be seen. But that can be in multiple areas of your life. That could be with friends, that could be with family, that could be with an audience, that could be in your town, whatever it is, you're just going to be seen in a way that you haven't been seen before. But you're going to be connecting with people that see the work that you've done on yourself, see the progress that you've made in your life, especially, you know, when you sit down and have coffee or dinner with these people when you're talking about your life. I'm seeing like someone's jaw drop, like someone being in awe of you. You're going to be aligning with people that have done the work on themselves, so they're able to see the work that you've done on you. And you're going to be connecting through a depth that you've never experienced before. And this is part of your Justice, because as I was shuffling, the Justice card came out on top as well. And I keep hearing no more waiting. It's time for you to allow yourself to be seen. It's time to, I'm hearing, which I feel like you're ready. I feel like you're ready. Like, what is that scene that I'm seeing? What is that from? It's like I think it's a cartoon or animation where they're like, I'm ready, I was born ready. I wanna is it the movie where it's like a fox who's a cop or something? I don't remember, but I'm seeing that scene in my mind where it's like, I'm ready, I was born ready. Excuse me. Oh my goodness. Okay. They're telling me that's the reading. I'm kind of sad because I thought it was going to go on a little longer than that. But yes. That's all. Yes. I don't want to go. Any updates in my life? I don't think there's any updates. Okay, yeah, I need to go and probably lay down because of all the work I've been doing on myself. I really need to rest today. So I hope this reading resonated. I love you, and we'll talk in the next video.